Going on, K. Hello to all you ho-ho-hos and a Merry Christmas. This is a Christmas video, if you didn't know by the title. Today, it's a special Christmas video, and so I thought, let's do something Christmassy on the channel, but let's do something on the channel that I usually do. So I thought, I just looked up Christmas BTS fanfic, and then this came up, and it's called All I Want for Christmas Is You. So it's just a cute little fanfic. I'm 100% sure it's gonna be like family friendly. So you know what? Get your grandma in here, get your little cousins, your baby brother, your baby sis. If you're an only child like me, I'm so sorry. But get everyone in the room. I want everyone to watch this on Christmas with their family. And I want it to just be a time where you can get the family together, enjoy some family-friendly Christmas fun. I'm sure it's going to be just 100% good for the whole family. So don't skip ahead to see if I'm right. Just get the family in here, and let's all just find out if it is family friendly. And a big shout out today to today's sponsor, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. I wish. All right, so let's just watch the fanfic together. Once again, get your whole family in here. Make sure each individual family member is clicking on the video and watching all the ads. Cam spent a lot of money on Christmas presents this year. He needs to make it back. But without further ado, what is ado? Is ado? Where's that saying come from? Without further ado, I'm looking it up. What does ado mean? I've never heard the word ado outside of without further ado. Ado meaning a state of agitation or fuss, especially about something unimportant. Okay, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. Everything I say is unimportant, so I could say without further ado after anything I ever say. Get your vegan cookies, get your oat milk, almond milk. If you drink normal milk, and if you leave out normal milk for Santa, I hope that motherfucker does not drink it. Listen, let's all leave out healthy vegan alternatives for Santa, because, that boy thick. All right, folks, all I want for Christmas is you. The most wonderful time of the year. Truer words could not have been spoken. I agree. Most wonderful time of the year. The Christmas season is full of joy, nostalgia, and generosity. Hell yeah, bro. I wish my house looked like that. Giving and donating have become trademarks of the days surrounding the holiday. Street corners full of Santas ringing bells, coat drives at every strip mall, and surprising those in need with an extra special gift. Unexpected and greatly appreciated here in something, the festivity and spirit created by the brilliance of the holiday season can lift anyone's mood, delighting with the sights and sounds that are both merry and bright. Families come together to share their meals and gifts, and so will happen in my family this Christmas. See, I told you this was family friendly. Get grandma in here. I sighed, grabbing the last box in the table. I brought it out to the main room before placing it down delicately. Damn, we got some good words so far. Good words. Usually not great. Good words. I don't have good grammar. I don't know good grammar. Usually the grammar in these fanfics, not so good. But this one so far, I like it. I opened the box, pulling out the Christmas light. I started putting ornaments on the tree. That's the best part of Christmas, bro. Decorating the tree. I pulled out another box of ornaments, smiling when I saw what was inside. Dildo. We got a dildo. Inside this is family friendly. I'm so sorry. Inside were crappy clay ornaments coated with piles of glitter. Jungkook and I made them when we were dating together. Are we Jungkook's ex? So I didn't know this fanfic was based off my life. Because, I mean, not to brag, but Jungkook knows me, because we dated. I dumped him, so, it's whatever, his loss. I smiled when I finished putting all the ornaments in the Christmas tree. I heard a car parking in front of my house and went in the window to check who was it. Who was it? Grandma? With the big titties? A wide smile appeared on my face when I saw my husband and my 3-year-old son. Damn, we got a husband. Jungkook got out of the car with Cookie. Wait, the way we said it was like we're no longer dating Jungkook, but he's our goddamn husband. And I'm a father. Or I don't know who we are. I don't know. Am I me? Am I a male? What gender am I? Am I non-binary? Who are we? Wow. Oh, hug mom the fastest. So we are female. We are women. Both of them started running toward the house, and they didn't know how much that meant to me. I love when they fucking run. I stood in the middle of the hall, right in front of the door, when the door shoot open. The door, and they both rushed to hug me. I love hugging children, my own children. Cookie jumped in my arms and Jungkook hugged me, wrapping his hands around my waist. Look at that house, we're decked out. I gave my son a kiss on the cheek. Gay, oh wait, no. Sorry, we're women. We're not gay, straight. And then, pin! And then I turned and stared at Jungkook. I landed Cookie on the floor. All right, okay. Fine. Okay. Sorry, Pinball was yelling at me. But it's his birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Pin. I wrap my hands around Jungkook's neck. Fucking, you like that? I love you. He whispered and gave me a light peck. Like a bird. I love you too, I replied and joined a heated kiss. Spitting fire. Appa! Don't kiss it on my back! Cookie was hitting Jungkook's leg. Wait, don't kiss? Are you jealous? Bitch! Yes, he is at that age when kissing me is a bad thing. I laughed. He's jealous. He wants mommy's kisses. Oh yeah, I'll show you bad. What the fuck? He said and started chasing Cookie all around the house. I stayed and looked at them. I couldn't have been happier to have my boys in my life. I went back at the living room to finish the last decoration of Christmas tree. Soon enough, Jungkook and our son joined me. Jungkook back hugged me while his head was resting in my shoulder. Pinball, I am working. Oma did a wonderful job, don't you think so, Cookie? Oh no, I was reading it. I fucked up. I read it in the kid's voice. You know what? The kid's voice should have something. The kid's voice, he should be British. I've decided now the child is British. We adopted a British son. Also, did we named our son Cookie? I certainly hope not. He asked the youngest one. Wait, he's the youngest one here? I had no clue. No, Appa, Ilma is the best. Cookie chuckled. I lowered in his level and started tickling him while I was kissing every inch of his soft face. Hey, I don't know if it's my poor, I don't know. Is it my, I don't know. Is it because I didn't receive enough love as a child? Is that why it's weird to me? Is it just, I know tickling your son and kissing him is not weird. But did I not receive enough love as a child? Anytime I see a positive interaction between parent and child, I'm like, it's a little sus. I don't get, is that on childhood trauma? Is that what that is? I'll have to talk to my therapist whenever I find one. Really? And mommy, I'm just gonna say mommy, and mommy loves you a lot. I hugged him so tight, he couldn't fucking breathe. Soon enough, I broke the hug and Cookie grabbed the star, which was one of the boxes. What, he grabbed himself? He grabbed himself because he's a star, get it? He tried to place it on top of this tree, but he was too small. Ha! Short king! His head lowered and he almost started to cry. Oh no, it was the child. I thought it was Jungkook. I'm like, I don't think Jungkook's that short. Cookie, daddy is here. I'll help you up. Jungkook said, lifting him. He put the star on the tree before Jungkook sat him down. Cookie made it. Our son giggled to himself. I'm making myself giggle. It was 8 p.m. when I finished everything for dinner. What a view that is. The table was settled up with multiple dishes. And Jungkook helped me decorate the place. Wow, king. I wore a fancy red dress. Shout out to Nick Jonas. And put some makeup on to finish the look. Yo, we about to fuck! I checked myself for the last time in the mirror before going downstairs where Jungkook and Cookie were waiting in the living room. They both looked so handsome. Jungkook was staring at me from head to toe with his mouth wide open. Chill! I stared at Jungkook and he looked at me like a pirate. A prince! I don't know why I just mix up prince with pirate. A prince pirate. Pirate prince. Meanwhile, Cookie had wore a small suit and he looked so adorable. Jungkook took his hand and they both walked towards me. Hell yeah, bro. Is this what it's like having like a little family? The doorbell rang, but he didn't move. He just kept staring at me. Who's ringing the door this late? Is it Santa? Cookie let go of Jungkook's hand and ran towards the door. I was about to chase after Cookie, but Jungkook grabbed my waist and pulled me closer to himself. Jungkook, quit hitting me with your boner! You look beautiful. That's all Jungkook said before smashing his lips into mine. It didn't take long for me to kiss him back, wrapping my hands around his neck. Yo, we horny. We heard a loud voice coming from the door. We both laughed after we broke the kiss. Who is it? Obviously, it was Hoseok's reaction when he saw Cookie. That's what he always does. Yo, Hobie's in the house. I bet he is Hoseok. I spoke at Jungkook. As I was about to leave, I smirked at Jungkook. By the way, you look handsome too. And after I said this, I winked at him. Everyone were in the front door. We're all inside the front door. Packed. My family, Jungkook's family, Namjoon, Seokjin, Yoongi, Hoseok, Jimin, and Taehyung. The previous year, we couldn't celebrate Christmas at our home because my family or Jungkook's family would always invite us. But this year, we insisted on celebrating Christmas in our house because of the pandemic. That's why. It feels home when the people you care and love the most are with you. Damn, you're right. He has grown up so much. I heard Taehyung saying before he lifted Cookie in his arms. Do any of the other boys have kids? Haha, yes, but Taehyung has been a bad uncle these days. He barely comes to visit his nephew. I spoke as I came in the hall. I came in the hall Ew! With Jungkook, our finger crossed. Just the one, Don't say that in front of Cookie. You know? Wait, what's our name? We didn't think of a name. Rudolph. Our name's Rudolph. Frosty. No. Frosty Rudolph. Our name's Frosty Rudolph. Frosty. That's not funny. Why am I laughing? He will start to hate me then, Taehyung said, pouting. You deserve that, brother. Jungkook said before pulling Taehyung into a hug. That's sus. I also went towards the guests and met every single one of them. Hi, I am Frosty Rudolph. I led them towards the dining room, and they all sat down. I sat next to Jungkook, who still looked a little confused after earlier. Why is he confused? What happened? What's wrong? Nothing. He answered back, giving me a small smile. Are you sure, baby? I said, lifting my eyebrow. Are you sure, baby? In return, he just nodded. Well, that's kind of confused. Jimmy and Uncle, can you come with me in the living room? I want to show you the present Mama and Dada bought for me. Cookie said to Jimin while he was hitting Jimin's arm. What about us, Cookie? Namjoon said, fake crying. What about Uncle Moni? Boy, I'll go and bring it here, okay? Please don't cry. He ran at the living room, jumping around the house. You both have raised such a wonderful kid. Oh wait, Jungkook's mother's here. What? Jungkook's mother is gonna be. You both have raised such a wonderful kid, Jungkook and Frosty Rudolph. Jungkook had this proud smile on his face as he stared at me. After we got married and we got the news that I was pregnant, we were happy but yet scared if we would be good parents to our kid. Damn! And hearing this from Cookie's grandma made us believe that we did it. We heard a small car noise coming in the dining room, and we all saw Cookie in his little Ferrari. Even Cookie got his license before Namjoon. Everyone laughed because of his cuteness. Look! I've got a car and I've got a trolley! We ate and we talked a lot after the dinner. Everyone went in the living room because it was the time to exchange our presents for Christmas. I was still in the kitchen serving this ass. Red wine in the glasses when I felt arms wrapped around me and someone face resting on my shoulder. Imagine it was fucking Jimin or something. You haven't paid attention to me a lot today. Oh, boo-hoo! I am staring to feel a little jealous that my own wife is most of the time with the guests. Did you forget your husband so easily? Fuck you, I will suck your dick right here in the kitchen. I will suck your dick right now. Jungkook said, I turned my head at him. See it? We're giving him head. And rolled my eyes laughing. Isn't that because my husband is spending his precious time playing with the boys? Well, what kind of playing? Still, that doesn't make me miss you less, he said, giving me a soft kiss in my neck. Be patient, love. The guests will leave soon, and I will be soon giving you a hand job. I smirked as I took the tray with the glasses, making my way toward the everyone. Cookie, I ran out of breath. Everyone took a glass of wine, and Jungkook asked for everyone's attention. I guess he had some words to say. Ding, 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 ding. Wait. Years pass and we understand the importance of the family. Yeah, that's a little strange that now I am the one who's talking in front of my family. I guess I am getting older, he said, giggling. Going from strangers who met during the sunset in the beach, to friends, to best friends, to more than friends, what? To lovers in secret, to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Whoa, I thought he was talking about the members at first. I was like, ooh, lovers in secret? And soon it became to fiancés, to husband and wife, and now to mom and dad, he said, taking me in front. And here we are now, a little and new family which is surrounded by an even larger family. I want to thank everyone for coming here tonight, for making us happy, he said, grabbing my waist. I hope we made you happy as well. And John family wishes you all a Merry Christmas, he said before sipping a glass of his wine. I lifted Cookie in my arms. Yeah, and he threw his hand. Oh no, whenever I read Cookie, I think of Jungkook. I was like, what? He threw his hands around me and Jungkook, giving us a light peck on the cheek. He rubbed his eyes and yawned before whispering something into my ear. Mummy, I want to sleep, he said, putting his head slowly in my shoulder. Jungkook had a worried look in his face because he thought something happened to Cookie. Is he okay? Jungkook said, rubbing my back. He's fucking tired. He's a baby. He wants to sleep. Let's go upstairs then and put him on the bed, Jungkook said before taking Cookie in his arms. Are we gonna do it with him? We're not gonna do it up there. in his bed. I fucking hope not. Can I tell an extremely personal story that I shouldn't tell? No! Great. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't tell this story. This is a traumatic story. It was traumatic for me reading this. So it was about 3 years ago. It was when I was on Tinder for the first time. And I matched with this woman. And then as we're chatting, she... okay, by the way, this is not a family friend. I swear to God, if your family's still in the room, get them out of the room now. Get them out now. So I'm talking to this woman. And I don't know, one of my first times on Tinder. And she's like, well, what are you into? Like, what are your kinks? And I'm like, that's a little forward. But I obviously said covering myself in ranch dressing, and then, you know, having the woman spit on me for hours, you know, letting the spit mix with the ranch dressing, and then, you know, taking both sides of my body, head and feet, and then, you know, like a towel, you know, sprinkling me over a big, huge bowl, like a comically large bowl of spinach, and then cutting up vegetables with my own dick, you know, get some tomatoes in there, some onions, you know, fuck it, some carrots. And then after that, we eat the salad together, and that's it, nothing sexual. Okay, no, but okay, I said what I said. I didn't say it. Believe me, it paled in comparison to what she said. And here's where it gets interesting. So I say, oh wow, yeah. So what are you into? Once again, I don't know. This is one of my first times on Tinder. I don't know how it goes. I don't know. Is this how it usually goes? I don't know. She goes, and I'm not fucking joking. I'm not fucking joking. When she laid the scenario out for me, I wanted to throw up. I wanted to throw up and throw my phone, and I wanted to die as well. I want to call child services as well. She said, this is what she fucking says to me. She says, my ultimate fantasy is a man getting me pregnant, and then around 5 to 6 months being pregnant, I want for the man to fuck me while I'm pregnant with the new baby inside of me, sucking on my one titty while my other baby is on the other titty. I cannot make this up. It was the most traumatic thing I have ever read in my entire life. I was so confused. Is this what Tinder is like? Is this what life is like? Are people into this? Is this a normal motherly thing to wish for? I was completely blown away, flabbergasted. I completely was just enamored with what I had just read. It was easily one of the most traumatic things I had ever seen in a text message. I unfucking matched with the quickness. And I know you guys are thinking, Cam, yeah, okay, we know you messaged back. We know you went and did it. No, I did not. But that was honestly the most traumatic thing I'd ever read. And I just wanted to share that experience with you. I probably, you know what? Hey, probably should have not said it, but maybe I'll cut it out in the editing, because to this day, it is the most insanely fucked up thing anyone's ever said to me. I could not get her pregnant, suck on the titty while the baby's on the other titty? Are you fucking insane? How out of pocket? What trauma did you go through? To this day, I can't get over it. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Every time that comes up in my mind, and anytime anyone goes, what are you into? I'm scared to answer, and I'm scared to ask back. I'm scared it's going to get worse from there. Anyway, get your family back in here. Come on, Grandma, get in here. We're back to the family friendly. Cookie wrapped his hands around his father, and I made an excuse to our families before going upstairs. I got to take a fat shit. Before I put him to sleep, Jungkook changed his clothes into his pajama, and I decided to feed him. What? Oh, I read that like Jungkook changed into his pajamas, and then I decided to feed Jungkook. He must be hungry because during the dinner he kept playing with the hyungs. Okay, we're talking about our child, not Jungkook. But when I think of Jungkook, I think of him being the child of the group. So I'm not surprised by what I'm reading. Hey Jungkook, I'm gonna feed him, but are we feeding him? With what we just talked about, I'm scared to ask if we're feeding him, are we breastfeeding him? That's all. But he's 3. You don't still breastfeed at 3, do you? I fucking hope not. You're like Sir Aaron from Game of Thrones. That boy was sucking on titties at the age of 10. Living the life, if you ask me. Oh, God. I asked this. Yeah, sure, he said, nodding. Sure, yeah, fucking sure, bud. Meanwhile, I was taking one side of my dress off and helping Cookie get settled. After Jungkook threw the blanket over him, Jungkook sat in front of us, kept staring at our boy who was slowly drifting off to sleep. We did a great job, honey. He is so beautiful, Jungkook whispered. Well, any child of yours is gonna be beautiful, Jungkook. Baby, since when are you this emotional? I asked, wiping the few tears. This boy's crying! Cause his son's so fucking handsome. Since the moment I understood how lucky I was to marry you. God, where can I find a man like this? Jesus. I love you, Jungkook, I said, giving him a light peck. Pew. No, I love you. I love you more. Yo, who fucking, is this real relation? Are these what real relationships are? Now can you take this sleepy baby out of my arms and put him in the bed? I questioned. He took Cookie out of my arms so I could put my dress back in place and get up. So we were breastfeeding him at the age of 3. Is that too old? I don't know. I don't know what the age, I don't think there's an age limit on, well, there should be an age limit on breastfeeding, but I don't know what doctors. I'm not a doctor. Can you breastfeed it? I'm sure you can breastfeed. You can breastfeed at any age. I've learned. Well, not in person. Anyway, I don't know. Fuck it. We went back downstairs where the boys were in the living room watching a soccer game. It's called football. It's called football. That's what Cookie calls it. Where did you two disappear? That's the wrong two. We put Cookie in sleep. I answered as I sat on the couch. Inside the fucking couch. How's parenting going, Maknae? Jin hit Jungkook's arm softly. That's the best thing I have ever done so far. Ah. Look, Jungkook, I will ask you something, but do not kill me. Jimin whispered, why did you fucking leave me? What are you up to right now, Jimin? So you guys had sex unprotected? And as a result, Cookie was born? What the fuck are you? Yeah, no, we fucked with a condom on and the fucking baby came out. What are you saying? Has no one given Jimin the sex talk yet? Okay, I'm gonna kill you! It was already 2 o'clock and the boys left an hour ago. Jungkook helped me clean the mess and then I laid, who the fuck is that? Oh, we're watching. Are we watching? What? That's not even we don't have a TV. Someone put up a white sheet and then we started watching Home Alone with a projector? The wood in the fireplace crackles as the heat from the orange flames warms the room and the Christmas tree lights glow up the room, creating a chill and very snug atmosphere. Here, babe! He handed me the hot cup with chocolate as he sat next to me. Just a hot cup with chocolate? Is it a hot chocolate? Do you want to watch a movie? I asked before taking the remote control in my hands. Netflix and chill, bro? Yeah, sure, he answered as he took a sip of his hot chocolate. I was scrolling every channel on TV and I jumped when I saw Home Alone. Ah! Baby, look! It's Kevin! He stared at every move of mine and chuckled. Jungkook grabbed his hands around my waist as he pulled me closer to his chest so we could watch the movie. In the movie, when I felt Jungkook's fingers slowly going in my leg, inside my fucking leg, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Then to my butt! And then to my waist. The guests have left. Why should I have to be patient? What the fuck, Jungkook? What the fuck? In a quick move, he was now on top of me, biting his lower lip. His face now was placed around my neck, giving heated kisses. I closed my eyes as I wrapped my neck around his neck, playing with his soft hair. Yo, what the fuck? But we both stopped when we heard Cookie crying upstairs. I guess Cookie doesn't want his appa to make his mom impossible to what the fuck? Impossible to walk for a whole week? Dude, what kind of sex? A whole week? I walked upstairs in Cookie's room and he had already stopped crying. I guess it was just a bad dream. I sat on the edge of his small bed and I played with his little hair as I gave him a small kiss on the cheeks. Good night, my love, I said to my baby boy. Baby boy. As soon as I stepped outside, someone pulled me harshly to our bedroom and slammed me to the door. Jungkook, go jack off. Jungkook, what the? I spoke, but he interrupted me. He put his fingers on my lips and looked deeply into my eyes before whispering something to my ear. Patient isn't my strong point, love. He smashed his lips on me, pulling me closer to him. By grabbing my waist, I responded to the kiss and put my hands on his neck, kissing him back with passion. His hands traveled down my body and then he took my shirt off. He kissed my neck and traveled to my collarbone. Then he came back to take a taste of my lips. Again, his lips traveled down to my chest, my big boobs. Then he came to kiss me again while his lips are on mine. He moved his hands to my ass, giving me a little squeeze, which is a sign for me to jump up. And I did that. I jumped and he catched me up. He laid me down on the bed and he took my bra off. Oh shit. Along his shirt too. My hands traveled against the chest and stomach. I could feel how much his heart was beating. I felt his hand going down and down until his hand slid into my pants. I throw my head back, moaning because he's giving me so much pleasure. Jungkook's fingering us. He unbuttoned his belt and took his pants off, and finally he's only with his boxers. Now let's get this night going, he whispered before biting my earlobe. Ow, that shit hurts, dude. He took my panties off and threw them on the floor. Slowly he entered himself in me. Which part? What did he enter and where? We both let out a moan. Ah! He came to kiss me while he slowly thrusted in me. Fuck. I whispered to his ear to go faster, and he obeys me. Oh wait, are we the dom? The thrust he made feels so good that I feel my climax slowly building up. Already? God damn! This is the quickest sex ever. Jungkook. I was managed to say between my moans. I know. I'm near too. Fellas, it's been not even a minute. I mean, I love the passion, but his voice was trembling and we both were sweaty and panting hard. We both hit the maximum level. Maximum power! Our nose, we're Super Saiyan. Our nose were only an inch away, and he whispered something into my ear before drifting off to sleep. What? My boy, did we even come yet? He's falling asleep before he even came? Even so, if he came, he's falling asleep immediately? All I want for Christmas is you, my wife. I love you so much. He said and kissed. So we came. Did I miss that part? Maximum power! The quickest come to sleep ever. What the fuck? That's it? From entrance to come to sleep. That was like 48 seconds. That's honestly impressive. But hey, folks. What a journey we went on today, huh? I want to wish all you a very Merry Christmas. For those who celebrate, for those who don't, hope you're having a good week. Hope it's a fun time for you. Christmas for me, is a time to give presents to the people that I love. That's all it is for me, and I love it. I love giving presents. It is my favorite thing to do in the world. I wish it was Christmas every fucking day. Watching someone open a present that I got for them honestly gets me hard. It gets me, okay, maybe not a few people, but I do love it. Love you guys so much. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I will see you in another video one day, I'm sure. Maybe this is the last one, who knows. Smash that like button, click subscribe if you already haven't, and go vegan. Love one another, be nice to each other, especially during the holidays, and be safe out there. All right, have a wonderful day. Peace out! But I'm never gonna back down. Take a look at all my demons that I smack down. Go away, don't worry, we gon' be okay. 1, 2, 3, it'll be okay. I'ma find a different path now, and I know that I can never go back now. No way, don't worry, we gon' be okay. 1, 2, 3, it'll be okay.